All right. Everybody in Twitch chat say hello. Wave to YouTube and the VOD watcher, folks. We're back again with another Eidolon account review, this time for Zeno. Now, Zeno is 8 weeks into the game, but a whale. So we're going to go see some fun stats and numbers here, folks. Straight off the money, I see you have folks in lab, which is great. You've got folks in lab. The thing that I see that concerns me is, one, card sets are not set up for labs, so you're not running the skill efficiency card sets. You have passive cards equipped on your DB, or not your DB, you're a Beastmaster, which is crazy. And you're missing Star Sign. A lot of your guys have Tranquil Style, but you just don't have them equipped, so that is a room for improvement. Definitely do that. You do your mini bosses, which is great. You've got some. Looks like in 9 hours you'll get another Rue run, but let's break it down. So, I see you're at World 6, which, by the way, is fucking incredible. Tip for you. If you're gonna be doing lab, go get the lab rings. You can time candy out the lab rings. There's no sense in sticking your cook efficiency guys in lab. If you just want them to get levels in lab, just go get the lab rings. Well, where I got them, good man. In terms of gear, Dementia is okay. I mean, I've seen people run the Amarok set. Obviously, the ideal armor for you, if you're going to be pushing into World 6, is trying to get everybody up to Troll and then Divine. So getting Troll armor first and then Divine straight out the gate. You've got Void Tools on a couple of folks, which is good. Some Dread, but yeah, it looks like you definitely need to... Divine's what tab? I believe it's 5, tab 5. So, yeah. So as a baseline, and this is something I recommend everybody, get your tools up to void minimum. For sure. And let's see. So, I mean, obviously you've got ones past that, which is fine. You're rocking... Hey, Cheeselord, thank you for the follow. You're rocking your DNA sappers, which is good. You've got improved skulls, which is good. I'm liking what I see so far in nature. Traps, which is not too terrible. So obviously you'll upgrade those as you get the XP, so that's fine. Nice double pink beanie, by the way. Let's take a look here. Actually, before I double back on that, I'm curious on post office. Oh yeah. That's crazy. That's some stats, my boy. That's some stats here. Okay, got tired of clicking. Fair enough. Looks like you got some statues to Onyx, so definitely Onyx your remaining statues. Sure. They all are important, so definitely don't neglect them. Your stamps are not terrible from just that raw overview, but we'll break into the bread and butter of it. In terms of apocalypses, let's see. You've chowed. It's not bad. You've wowed 70. You've not wowed anything. It's definitely worth your time to do so. So I would recommend wowing your DB. For sure. Straight off the money. How's your Grimoire look? You're not too far in. You're near the end on that. Oop. Yeah, you're coming up to it once you get up to Supreme Chef Hat status and the Ribcage Hoarder. I mean, you're nearing the end on Grimoire, which is nice. Constellations wise, all I get is gambling ads. I mean, it's based off your algorithm, Roy. You got something to say? I mean, this is super achievable. This is super achievable. This is super achievable. This you've already passed. You just need to touch. This 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 is super achievable. This is just touch. You know, this is done. You just need to claim it. This you just need to touch. You know, it's minor stuff like this. You're missing out on a lot of free constellation stuff. Because I don't even think you're probably already up on your star signs. You're close, but you're not that close. So definitely work on your star signs. For sure. How's your vault look? Never gambled IRL, don't plan on doing so. That's odd then. Working on matching Pet Punchies, Forging Forever, and Vault Mastery, which is nice. Okay, not too bad. Anvil, how we looking? You got some claimable, but nothing like too bad. Just make sure you're claiming and you're spending your points. Forge, if you can, make sure you're constantly smelting all the fucking time. With the changes to Forge smelting rate, it is very beneficial to just keep constantly chewing through smelting through bars and ores. So definitely, even if you don't have the oil, that's fine. Just stick shit in there. It's okay. Bribes wise, I think you're locked behind garbage tuna, which is fine. Stamps wise, you're at about 8,500. You're missing a couple, which is okay. These are fairly low and important. I really wish it would give me that one. There we go. Your multi-tool stamp is really low. 3 days ago? Okay. Yeah, definitely want to prioritize getting your multi-tool stamp up. It's your juicer. For sure. It is your absolute juicer. You've got some squids here, nearly enough to get golden sixes up to like 120-ish or so. How's your ladles looking? Oh yeah, you could juice this up another 20 levels for sure. This you could boost up quite a bit. You could boost this up another 40, 50 levels. Yeah, I think for you, I think it's achievable to push your stamps up to about 10 to 11k. Especially if you want to be pushing World 6 shit. 100% you want around a 10k average. I think it's super viable. 16, fuck me, you're a clicker. Okay. Bubbles, how we looking? Oh, and we can see the cracks forming. Okay, so for Alchemy, my best piece of advice is there's 2 bubbles you want to prioritize if you plan on juicing Alchemy. The golden efficiencies are basically this. You want to push to 70% efficiency across the board. Obviously, don't worry about these last 3 pages, but the first 3 are very important. Push to about 70% efficiency, then work on pushing to 75 and then 80, because the gaps in between the levels of when it would take to go from 70 to 80 is fucking insane. That's why I recommend an incremental push. Focus on getting 70 across the board, then 75, and then pushing to 80. In regard to that, hey Van, how you doing? In regard to that, I would recommend bumping up your Larry, for sure, because Larry's going to get you that buy one, get one free, and your undeveloped cost is going to make it cheaper to upgrade your bubbles, for sure. Very good, Van. How about yourself? Let's see. And then I'll make a note here. 70% on Elk. Upgrades all nice. You're working on some liquids. Okay. Your vials. Oh. Oh no. Don't tell me you're working on sigils. You've done some. RNG hates me? Okay. Piece of advice. Do not work on sigils until you get Willow Sippy maxed. Straight up. Do not worry about sigils until you get Willow Sippy maxed. It's going to save you so much fucking time. If you're going to be hurting on doing your stamps, Venison Malt is a key. Pushing this to 13 is fantastic. And as part of your Onyxing statues, get Skinny Zero count. Ooh, 213. For sure. But yeah, overall, just really work on your vials. Push them out. With any ES, you can arguably farm out any of the monster materials here. It's super achievable. I will take the hydrate in a moment here, Mateen. So yeah, working on your vials is a necessity. Sometimes I feel like you look at stuff and go, what the hell is even that? It happens, man. I mean, I've seen my fair share of shit. That's not the worst account I've seen. Blue Star is in the chat and he knows what the insanity I fucking fell into when I was reviewing his account. How's your Rue looking? 8, not too terrible. Kilroy? Yeah, no, I mean, for being 8 weeks in the game, this is fairly decent. This is really fairly decent. you're not like super fucked, I guess is a good way to put it. Okay. You should get 90% across the board. Just need to reprint, got multi-tool. Okay, so these prints are pre-multi-tool. Okay, so we'll just move on from that, because, yeah, I could definitely see that they need some love. Here's the... Why mob drops on your ES here? Yeah, don't do mob drops on your ES. Do logs. $17, $9, $5, $2. Yeah, so the method of madness is you want your prints to be relevant around the around what your character is good at. So, you know, catching for your siege breakers, DPs are good for fishing because they got the blood berserker bonuses. Buubos are good for chopping because they have a mage inherent. BM is just shit, so they do mob drops. DKs do nothing but mining. ESs do nothing but chopping. VMANs do mob drops only while in speed runs. You know, more mining, more catching, and then more logs. For sure, for sure, for sure. Just to help you out of the pit, if you're going to be pushing into troll and divine sets, you need to up your assault rank ASAP. Rank 2 null assaults will have you neutered by the balls for a while. So raise your assault rank ASAP. You're going to be at that for a while. Yeah, it sucks badly. Yeah, I mean, you're not too far in, Adam Clyder. I'm not particularly worried. Equinox. You're getting there on some of this. You're close to a few. Important ones are maxed, which is good. You're working on more important ones. Party starter, Kraken cosplayer, Poisonic, which is nice. You've got your shrines kind of all over, but that's okay. Death Note. There it is. So, you might be at spirits, but you could be doing better. So I would recommend putting a halt on pushing World 6 for now, and going back and eclipsing the ever-living shit out of everything. So at minimum, you can easily eclipse with Time Candy and with some of your gear, is eclipsing Worlds 1, 2, and 3, and then working on 4 and 5. It is super achievable. Super, super achievable. Eclipse your worlds. For sure, for sure, for sure. You can easily eclipse all this. Yeah, and you want to do it on DB so you're getting the WoW factor. So you're getting that bonus from them. So you're getting your chows, wows, and zows straight out of them. And your super chows. So definitely worth doing it on your DB. Just Time Candy the ever-living fuck out of it. You're keeping up your worship, which is good. Totems aren't too terrible. When you get them increased max level for your towers and your construction, you'll be able to get higher and higher waves. But overall, not too bad. Prayers. Keep working on Skilled Dimwit for sure. It is super critical for you. Keep working on Skilled Dimwit. Balance of Pain's fine. Yeah, I mean, overall, it's really not too terrible. Yeah, Skilled Dimwit, easily the most important one out of here. Traps. Yeah, just keep working on it. If you're able to keep clicking at these rates, that's fine. Salt Lick, 50 out of 100, nice. 50-50. Max this out as soon as you can. It's free multi-kill for all worlds. It's just free. No sense in not doing it, you know what I mean? On to cooking. Cooking. Oh, sweet summer child, you are a one ladle wonder. One ladle wonder. So what this basically means is you have a whole bunch of breakpoints you could do that you just need one ladle in. So first and foremost, when it comes to cooking, what are you working on right now? Damage? Yep. Okay, so don't have ladles, used them all? Okay, so then the way you want to go about this is prioritize, stop working on damage, work on your cooking speed. So doing your egg, doing your cabbage, doing your corn dog, you know, keep going down here. You've got your soda you could easily do, your double cherry you could easily do, you know, so on and so forth. The method of priority for cooking is typically cooking speed per upgrades, and then skill efficiency, because it's all going to help at the end. Especially if you can double down and rejuice your meal cooking speed, it's going to help you blow through your subsequent meals faster if you have the highest theoretical cooking speed that you can attain at the time. So definitely I would say refocus your cooking onto meal cooking speed for now. Refocus your cooking. I want to go to breeding, not lab. You've got some shinies. You're working on infinite science, which is okay. If you are hurting on refinery stuff, you want to grab board bean. And just as a straight factor, red mushroom is disgustingly good because this is going to boost all your bonuses from your meals. So, you know, your additional XP, your additional critters, your damage, your refinery bonuses, all that shit is going to come at an increased variable from this modifier. So definitely don't neglect it. But it is good that you're picking up the faster shiny level up rate. That is important. Lab, you've got a couple you need to hook up, which is okay. Where you at with Rift? Rift, you're done. That's fucking crazy. Okay, you're done with Rift. You're about 250 levels away from the construction bonus, so it's not bad. I mean, what's confusing you the most, Zeno, about breeding? Maybe I can spin some sense into you. What's confusing you the most, bud? Oh, nice jackpot in the arcade. Overall, your tome's not too bad. You're top 50%, which is about average for most of the community. Gene splicing, unlocking new shinies. Okay. So typically when it comes to upgrades, right? The way you want to ton progress to... Yeah, let me throw you on the list, Van Godric. Give me 1 minute here. And Godric. I gotcha, bud. But typically in terms of breeding, what you're doing is when you do your splices, using your splicers, you spend the resource to increase this. So you're increasing a breeding multiplier by boosting the genes. So you're spending the resource on a specific mob to boost its breeding multiplier to unlock that next mob. That's the best way I can put it. Actually, I can actually pull you up here an example. So if we go over to my world floor, right? I'm like, okay, well, I need to unlock XYZ mob. So we go up to mine, because mine's not even fully complete on some of them. So we go to like my Neptuni. I can spend my splices here to upgrade this genetic multiplier chance here, and all this math totals out to this here. So with all of my upgrades, I have a 1 in 42 chance to get it, more or less, is how it pays out. So this is why you're spending your splices. So if I look at, say, my slime or whatever, I can say, okay, well, right now he's got a 3.45x chance to do it, and I can upgrade it, so on and so forth, to increase that multiplier chance to get a better total chance. So that's what you're spending your splices on there. That's what the resource is intended for. We saw Rift, we saw Tome. Let's move on to World 5. Sailing, sailing, sailing. So it looks like you've got Eldritch, so you're tripling up. Not perfect, but that's okay. Divinity. Oh, for sure. I'm excited for the New England classes as well. I hope they're very, very good. Definitely don't neglect unlocking your last god, unlocking Badger, and spending the resources to max the minor blessings. For sure. You don't want to neglect them. They're free stats. The Divinity gain is going to be very useful if you start pushing out your god rank. The scaled skill efficiency is really, really good. I mean, DB is cracked, but wait till they drop the Bubo masterclass, and that shit's gonna be busted. Or it's gonna be complete shit. You're working on bits. You're approaching reds, but you're not there yet, which is okay. For a whole, you're at 10, so you're on around justice. You just got justice by the looks of it. Yeah, okay. In terms of bonuses, yeah, don't bother putting points into this here. Out of all the bonuses, focus on the measurement one. This is going to give you the most bang for your buck right now. You've already done the one for monument bonuses being doubly higher. That's great. I feel like you can't make Bubo any worse. He could just remove his respawn mechanic as a master class. No, that's Vermintine. But yeah, overall, I mean, with the new changes to whole, I'm not particularly worried, especially with the fact that Toolbox isn't updated to handle it yet, so it's back burner for now. I'm more curious on Slab, but you're not really at the point where you need to worry about it. It looks like you do need to do some questing for World 3, definitely dungeons with your V-Man, for sure. But overall, not terrible. You just got to World 6, let's see. Kind of working on everything, which is okay. You're just kind of punching through, which is fine. Sneaking. Yeah, my best piece of advice for sneaking is keep pushing. Yeah, keep pushing the floors, get all your ninjas unlocked, all your little minis unlocked, and start to work on getting a good bead and Silken Veil rolled out, just because it'll give you the most bang for your buck early. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. What's your level in here for sneaking? Yeah, the best way early is to keep punching in your way of stealth, and going back and getting more and more charms, because right now you're sitting at like level 1, 2s, 3s, and some of the higher ones, but you definitely want to get the higher end ones. It'll help progress you faster, for sure. Get more charms, just all the charms. And then Master, yeah, you're not there yet. Summoning, where are you about at? You're purples, okay. Okay. And beanstalks. Overall, not too shabby. But I think the World 6 stuff isn't your priority here. Let's take a look at your cards here. Can't forget cards. Yep, definitely to work on cards, for sure. Yeah, especially since a lot of these are just passives, or they give off good modifiers. It's definitely worth your time to improve them. Yeah, sneaking XP, summoning XP, fighting gain passive. Like a lot of these that you're close to, yeah, cooking speed multiplicative and all that. You're very, very close. You're very, very close. It's just you need to redouble your efforts on maximizing them, because that will really, really help you. Those are swipey cards. Hey, if you want to swipe. To each his own. That's my thing. As long as you achieve your goals and you get what you want out of it, that's the thing. That's all you. Holy shit, man. God, you're for the T3. Madman. Thank you, man. But yeah, I think last kind of like wrap up here, I think out of everything, all the way. So overall, not horrible, right? No, not horrible. It's just you've fallen into the same trap I see a lot of players do when they get to World 6, is it's a accumulation of neglected mechanics, but not to the point where like you're fucked. It's more of a, okay, you need to take a pause and double back. Because right now you're trying to build a fucking house on a cracked foundation, like you haven't really built it up, and it's shaky, and it shows. And no matter swiping can really fix that. So yeah, kind of just to summarize, what I kind of discovered here is getting your tools across the board to void minimums, great. Ideally, in terms of armor, pushing 2 troll sets on everybody, and then eventually divine when you have the salts. Onyxing your statues 100%. The bonuses are totally worth it. Eclipsing your stuff, and as a result, doing your wowing on your DB. Doing your star signs. A lot of them you just need to collect or sit for like half a day and you'll be fine. Stamps, I would recommend pushing out to 10 to 11k minimum. Alchemy could definitely do around 70% efficiency and you'll be okay. Vials, you just need to have, pray you get better RNG and keep pushing your important vials, especially your venison malt, if you're going to be doing your salts, or your stamps. Don't forget to actually raise your salts cap, obviously you know that. And let's see, that's right, we've got cooking, so prioritize working on your cooking speed now that you've got increased speeds on that, so you're able to get the most bang for your buck when you start to work on your secondary bonuses in cooking. And last but not least, work on 4-star and 5-starring your cards. You have Rift complete. It is viable for you, my friend. It is very viable for you. But do you have any other questions, or would you like anything else clarified, Zeno? If you could DM that would be fantastic. Sure, shoot me a DM on Discord. I will shoot you this list. Not a problem at all. As for always, folks over at YouTube, Twitch, wave goodbye. We give Eidolon account reviews to anybody who asks. We stream Eidolon on Tuesdays and on Thursdays. If you can't make a stream, check out our Discord in the description below. We've got a channel set up for you to drop your Eidolon toolbox, and we're happy to review next time we pop on stream. Until next time, where I figure out how many times I can review Blue Star's account before I pop a brain aneurysm. We'll see you in the next video, everybody. Thank you.